Hi everyone, it's Linda. It's time for my Friday favorites, and I have kind of an interesting collection, at least I think, this week. First thing that I've been loving and wearing a ton this week, good old standby, the Naked One palette. I'm wearing it today. This will be the Eye of the Week video that'll be up shortly. I don't know if it'll be up right away, but when it is, I will link it below. So I think you're all familiar with the Naked One palette from Urban Decay, but great neutral tan, brown, and gray shades, even a little bit of rose and some gold. You can get just a ton of different looks with this, so loving the Naked One. Loving pretty much all of the shadows from Urban Decay. The next thing that I have in my little basket of treats, I'm a contact wearer, and I have had lots and lots of troubles with my contact lenses. And two of my three daughters changed their contact solution, and it really made a difference for them. So I changed to this one. It's clean and clear, and it comes with this little lens keeper, and this is probably filthy because it's used, but you unscrew it, and here's the little deal that your lenses go in. This little basket flips down, and they're labeled left and right. You fill this with the solution, and then let them sit for 6 hours. There's a zinc disc. This is zinc, and it reacts with the hydrogen peroxide that's in this saline solution. It makes all kinds of fizziness and bubbles. You're all familiar with hydrogen peroxide, but it does a knockout job on cleaning lenses. This is what the bottle of solution looks like. This is not a solution that you can rinse your lenses with and then pop them in your eye. That's a no-no. You do need to let the lenses sit for 6 hours after you've put them in the case to clean. Otherwise, you may get a little bit of irritation in your eyes. It has made the hugest difference in my contacts. I used to have to change out my contacts, and if you're an eye doctor and you're watching, don't scold me because, sorry, I wear my contacts now for months before I have to try a new pair. I believe this pair that I'm wearing now, I'm going to get in so much trouble if there's an eye doctor watching. I broke out of the package in mid-October. It's now early April, so October, November, December, January, February, March, start of April. I've gotten a good 5 to 6 months of wear out of one pair of contacts. My contacts are really expensive because I have really big round eyes. I'm hard to fit. At least that's what my eye doctor tells me. And so this lens solution has allowed me to stay wearing the same pair of lenses comfortably for much, much longer. Otherwise, I'd get to about the end of 3 to 4 weeks and they would be so gunky that I couldn't wait to get home and take them out. Yesterday was opening night of our musical, and I put my contacts in at 6 o'clock yesterday morning. I got home at 11 p.m. and my eyes were fine. So if you're having trouble with contacts, I highly recommend that one. It's made a huge difference for me. This is my second or third bottle of this. I was just looking for something quite a while ago as an astringent, as a toner, to make sure I was getting all my makeup off. And this one is oil-free. It's got salicylic acid in it, so if I do get some occasional acne or blackheads, I can hit it with this. I just put it on a cotton ball, you know, rub over my face, you know the drill. But really liking this. Hasn't dried me out too much, and I have very dry skin, so that's something I'm concerned with. It has been kicking acne in the butt, and so really happy with that. This is from Clean and Clear. It's called Essentials Deep Cleaning Astringent Salicylic Acid Acne Medication. Treats and helps prevent pimples, and it's worked great on my skin. I'm always looking for something to whiten my teeth, but I don't want to spend $1 million, and I've found some really great inexpensive options, and this is the most inexpensive of all of them. It's called Dazzling White. This is one of those little pens that you just brush on your teeth. It's Dazzling White Instant Whitening Pen, made in the USA, and it claims whitens teeth 4 shades whiter in 1 week. And you know, then there's a little asterisk behind it, you know, based on how many I brush my teeth. It says that you can or should apply petroleum jelly to your gums and lips. I don't. I don't apply the petroleum jelly because I don't have too much sensitivity to this kind of thing. But then I'll take a tissue and dry off my teeth, and this is one of those things that you just twist up and it comes out the brush, and then you paint it on, And then you just sit like this for a while till your teeth kind of dry. I've used it in the tanning bed. Don't hate me, I do use the tanning bed once in a while. Instead of going to the dentist and paying hundreds of dollars for them to put the stuff on your teeth and then activate it with an ultraviolet light, I just paint this on and go like this in the tanning bed for a while. Works pretty well. I use it in between using my other whitener. I know you've all seen and used these, but I've been loving this one this week. It's from EOS. It's the Evolution of Soft. I think that's what EOS stands for. And, you know, it's just, ooh, I got lipstick on there. Sorry, dudes. This one is in blueberry, and it smells really nice and sweet. These work great. I always have one in my purse. I've got one in my desk drawer. I have one sitting in the kitchen, and I have a couple in my makeup drawer in the bathroom. So, yeah, I'm addicted. Now, most of you know that I don't wear a whole lot of nail polish, hence the clean nails, but Leanne says, if you haven't checked out her channel, you've got to. She's a hoot. She's funny. I love her. She does great makeup looks, and I just love Leanne. Yes, she's way younger than a lot of the people that watch my channel, but she's very entertaining, has a lot of cool stuff to show, and has some really pretty good reviews. But she loves the Wet n Wild, and so I picked this one up. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Last, and this stuff stays on my nails. This one, okay, so Wet n Wild Mega Last Salon Nail Color, and then it's got some crap in French. I don't read French. I did take 2 years of French in college though. And this is in 205B Sugar Coat. And it's just a nice pale pink. I'm not sure yet how I feel about the brush in these. I don't know if you can see or not, but it's really a big, thick, fat brush. But it does get product on in a hurry. What I do love about this, you know, not necessarily this color, I do like the color, but what I do like about this formulation is it does stay on. I put an anti-chip thing on my nails first, and I didn't bring that with me, so I can't even tell you what it is. I can try and remember to put it in the description box. But I'll put that on my nails, a couple of coats of that, and it stayed on all week. It helps that it is a lighter color, so chips aren't as obvious, but Mega Last, Mega Lasts. Liking it. I went to Kmart a week or so ago, and hadn't been to Kmart in eons, because it's just not the part of town that I go to. But they have quite an extensive Jordana display, and I picked these up. It's 2 of the Jordana blushes, and this one is in Blushing Rose. The little lids just screw off, and so that's what that one looks like. There's a good swatch. And there it is on the skin. They're a little bit powdery. Great color payoff though. That one I have to be a little light-handed with. And then this one is Passion Rose. And this one's a little bit lighter pink. It's almost pinky peachy. And there's that one. And on the hand, there's the first one, there's the Passion Rose. So the first one was Blushing Rose and Passion Rose. This one is a little bit more lavender, and it's the blush color that I'm wearing today. For $2, you really can't go wrong. I figured, you know, for $2, if I don't like them, they can go to the drama department. Also from Jordana, this is the Fabubrow, and this one is in dark brown. So there's the Fabubrow. It also has the little brush thingy on the end. It's a nice, hard pencil. So it took me a little bit to do that, but it's not so soft that it melts right away and runs all over your face. Have really been liking this. Also like that it's got the little brush on the end. And this is what I'm wearing in my brows this week. I know, say it isn't so. She's not using Anastasia. For highlight this week, I picked this up at Sephora quite a while ago. It's just one of their little domed baked highlights. And this one is in Micro Smooth Illuminator, Baked Illuminator, and it's in Light Beam. And that's what the product looks like. Okay, very Very light champagne-y kind of color. And on the skin, it gets kind of a gold. I wish highlighters showed up better on camera. Maybe that's better. It's got kind of a goldy shimmer to it. And this is also what I'm wearing for highlight today. And also a little bit right there on the cupid. That's from Sephora. I think those were $10 a piece. Not bad. The final thing that I have to rave about. I know at Ulta we are getting Mally in our store, and so I've been doing some research and training on the product, and Mally has a product that they market as, at least in the videos that I've watched from Mally, they market as a clear powder. And it's a pressed silicone gel sort of a product. And in working with the kids in the play, the stage lights are hot. They're wearing more makeup than they're used to. It's on pretty heavily so that we can keep them from completely washing out and having what we call flat face. Because once those lights hit you, your face just kind of tends to flatten. So we have to build more contour with makeup products. And so the last several years we've had to redo makeup at intermission because it's been just running down the kids' faces because they're hot and sweaty. It's tight quarters backstage. You know, they're dancing, they're running back and forth, moving sets and all of that kind of stuff. We have a small stage, so there isn't a cast and crew. It's the cast is the crew. So the cast has to move all the sets, the cast has to move all the props. And so this year, I found this one. It's from CoverGirl. I believe there are 3 shades of this. There's one that's kind of a goldy shade that I think one could use kind of as a contour thing, and I don't remember what the other shade is, but it's CoverGirl True Magic, and here's what the back looks like. It's called Skin Perfector. I think the one from Mally is called the Skin Defender. I'll look that up and I'll put it in the description box. But the product just looks, and you can see this one's been used. We've used it for the show. It's just basically a whitish clear, and there it is on my finger. You can't really see it. It's got a slip to it, kind of a silicone slip. So what I did with the kids is I took this after they had all their makeup on, shortly before the overture started, and just patted it in here, and then patted it all over their skin, especially in the T-zone where makeup tends to get a little shiny and oilier faster. And I figured this was going to be a great test for this product to see if at intermission I had to reapply makeup, and they were flawless. The kids looked fabulous. The makeup held up. The makeup we were using is the same crap. I'm sorry, it's just discards that everybody has thrown in boxes. Same crap that we've used for years and years and years, so that was a constant. The lights were the constant. Even some of the kids were the same kids that I had makeup problems with in prior years because we've had the same kids in our shows and the same kids as the leads. So I'm going to say definite hell yes on this product. It worked great, kept the kids' makeup on, didn't start caking or flaking, and so I'm really, really very impressed with this one. I'm excited for Mally to come into our Ulta and learn more about their products. Those are my favorites for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you so much. I love having you here, and I love the discussions we're having. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll put the links down below. And as always, continue aging gracefully. I love you guys. Bye. It's time. Hi everyone, it's Linda. It's time for my Friday Just if you're sensitive to this kind of thing, I have a rogue hair. It's making me crazy.